Mike, it's a slow week in sports, so we've gone to the police log, we've gone to the rumor mill, water cooler topics here. Ben Roethlisberger in the news for some allegations with another woman. It's the second time this has happened in about 2 years. The first one happened out there, Lake Tahoe. Mm-hmm. He's also had a motorcycle incident with a helmet. I'm like, when is this guy going to learn just to stay out of the news for the wrong reasons? He's a two-time Super Bowl champion. And Allen Iverson's in it for... Well, unsportsmanlike, he's got possibly drinking, possibly gambling, a divorce. It's all kinds of stuff. And why I'm sort of think these two maybe should go together is maybe Ben can learn from Iverson.
Well, it seems plausible that somebody would look at that. Iverson is very, very near the end of his playing career.
Sure.
And he left the Sixers supposedly to spend, I don't want to say supposedly, he left the Sixers to spend time with his ailing daughter who is apparently sick and the doctors can't quite figure out what's wrong with her. And then we get the news that his wife, and this is not an allegation or a rumor, his wife has filed for divorce. So this is a strange time for that to be happening. And now the Philadelphia Inquirer is reporting big gambling problem, big alcohol problem. This guy's life is completely off the rails, and maybe it's a cautionary tale for other athletes, and certainly maybe for Ben Roethlisberger, who, again, we don't know if the allegations are, I mean, remember the Duke lacrosse case. There's been lots of times when people have made grand conclusions about these things and turned out that the facts didn't follow the conclusions. But reckless behavior is the theme here, and maybe Ben Roethlisberger is at an early enough point in his journey where he can look at what Allen Iverson is doing and saying, whoa.
These guys don't seem to get it. Iverson's been banned from 2 of the 3 casinos in Detroit. That tells me there should be a red flag going up.
That's not easy to do, banned at a casino.
No. What I also think is interesting is we were talking before, Tiger Woods comes into play. He's sort of like, you said, the gold standard here. He used to be known just the gold standard for golf. Now it's other things. My thing is, these athletes, because they're all very special, they're very, very talented individuals we're talking about, they live on the edge a little bit. Is this part of what goes on where it comes off, it carries over off the playing?
I guess it does.
Field?
Like, we're talking about people who are very, very physically gifted, very, very physical people. I mean, their bodies are what they make their living with, I think, more than most of us.
They're good-looking guys. Okay?
Sure. And they have a lot of money, and they travel a lot, and they're in situations where lots of things can go wrong if you're completely undisciplined and you have this sense of entitlement and you have this tendency toward reckless behavior. And also you have this belief that I don't need to rein in anything. I don't need to rein in any part of who I am. And that's where I think all of that stuff comes together and you have a train wreck.